Welcome everyone to an interesting game like the Pokemon trading card game. This board game is the same as every Pokemon card you may have met in real life, but worldwide. Well, I must admit, I am also the beginning of this very Pokemon card too, so we should come together and let's see how I can set feet properly. Similar to other card games, players need to gather cards in the game to build a deck for dueling either with a bot or another player. However, what makes this Pokemon game special is the unique 10 types for Pokemon, as whatever they are: fire, fighting, lightning, dragon, grass, water, darkness, fairy, psychic, metal, and colourless. Each type has its own advantage or disadvantage against the other type. By that, a single Pokemon can hold mostly of 2 types, while the colourless type is common and can use any energy from other types. Let's move to the kind of card in the game. For your information, all cards may also have more than one art style, but their name and skill are the same and can be put in the deck by 2 only. The first kind of card is the Pokemon card. Pokemon cards can be subdivided by 4, such as Basic, Stage 2, Stage 3, and Extra. A basic Pokemon card can be played on the field instantly as your wish, and may be used as a base starter. While Stages 2 and 3 are evolving forms that need to be put and played accordingly as the same species of Pokemon. An extra card is a special version of the same species that may have health points, attack damage, and skill different from the original one. Also, once your extra Pokemon card is defeated, your opponent will gain 2 winning points instead of 1 like others. Supporter cards are known as special cards that you can play passively on the hand to help you in many ways. You can use a supporter card once a turn, even if its name or ability is different or not. Item cards can be played similar to supporter cards, but players can cast as many different items as they want per turn. All of said cards can be obtained by pulling the card pack. Different card packs give you different cards and boost the pick rate. Every day, if not get Hourglass that reduces pulling cooldown from other sources, the player can pull twice per day. For your information, the Premium Pass for this game is free on the first subscription for 2 weeks. Premium Pass will grant you another twice pulling day with a special mission that gives you tokens to purchase special shop items. Apart from finding cards from normal pulling, players can get cards from Wonder Pick systems. The Wonder Pick system will give you a chance to pick 1 random of 5 cards that your friend or other player has got from pulling or an in-game event. Now, once you get a card, try building a deck with those cards you get. In the deck setting, you can set name, box colour, cover card, and, most importantly, the energy type that will randomly generate when using deck. For the Pokemon card, please do focus on the same type as much as possible, then consider how you're going to make the combo work. Your Pokemon card should be at least 2 to 3 species, and each Pokemon should have 2 of the same name in the deck, or you're going to find it's hard to draw in real gameplay. For item and supporter cards, for important cards like Professor's Research, Pokeball and X-Speed, players should put 2 of the same name also. Energy type can be set mostly of different of 3 types, but I really do suggest that you should set type according to how easy it can be played. Mostly, 2 energy types are already too much on a random pool. But if you still find it's hard to make usable decks and combos, I do suggest the Pokemon Meta website on the description that has a variety of useful decks. Try choosing one you can make with the current resource, or aim for meta decks like Mewtwo or Pikachu Extra Set, then trace it down. Here for gameplay example, I'm going to use the Pidgeot deck from this website. The deck you are copying may not describe how to play, so you must learn it by yourself somehow. Don't worry. Follow my gameplay as an example. I'm sure you will know the basics of playing on every deck. After deciding who is going first, the player must place at least a basic Pokemon card on the active spot. Active spot is where your Pokemon can perform attacks on the opponent's active spot, while the bench will be your swap in fight or supporting. Every Pokemon defeat will grant that player 1 winning point, make it 3, and you win the match. However, if your active Pokemon has been defeated and you have no other on bench, you will lose instantly. First, I do use the Pokemon item card and supporter card to get more Pokemon for benching. As you see, even if I can put another Pokemon in the spot, I don't need to, because it is safer for me if I get a better card there. The following player will get a random energy type to put on a Pokemon card. Energy type is important. It should be given according to what your Pokemon need. As you see, my opponent got water energy. That means his Zapdos need electric energy to perform attacks, according to its card description, and can't attack my active Pokemon on this round. While being in my turn, my dark energy can be given to any of my Pokemon, so I put it on Ekans that I will use for attacking later. Then I evolve Pidgey by using its Stage 2 card, Pidgeotto. After finishing, I command my Ekans to perform an attack without losing attached dark energy. The turn will instantly end when your active Pokemon performs an attack, so turning pop-up to remind you of what you may miss will help a lot. If you notice, my opponent's active Pokemon are all extra Pokemon cards, which are strong on gameplay. However, as you see, since he does use 2 various Pokemon types, he can't even get 3 electric energy to put on Zapdos and make its strongest attack. Now I do evolve my Pidgeotto to its Stage 3, which has both attack skill and ability. Different from attack skill, ability is something that can activate freely without the need of type energy once a turn per Pokemon or its description limit. Therefore, all Pokemon have the attack skill, but not the ability to attach to it. Like my Pidgeot, it's got drive-off ability that will force the opponent to swap Pokemon from the active and bench zones. And because of that, even if my enemy has enough energy type for Zapdos or not, it will send it to the back line, while Lapras, which has no energy to attack or swap Zapdos position back being an attack dummy. Let's skip to when I can evolve Ekans to Arbok and make my magic combo of this deck happen. Once I got Arbok on Blackline, I did use the X-Speed item card to reduce the cost of type energy that active Pokemon needed to use for retreat, making Abrok in the active zone instead. Now my Abrok is ready to attack, but my opponent's active Pokemon is Zapdos, which is his only Pokemon that can perform attack skills on his next turn. So, I order Peugeot to use ability, forcing the opponent to swap active Pokemon. Then, I command Abrok to use an attack skill that has a special passive to deny attacked Pokemon from retreating. That's mean. Once a turn, I can shove a Pokemon that I hate and lock on attack on the weak one until it dies. Because the Pokemon that I had defeated is Extra type, so I grant 2 winning points out of 3 instantly. Even if my Pokemon got defeated, my opponent will grant only 1 winning point, and he will face another retreat denied combo again. And that's how this Pidgeot deck works, without need of rare to find card like Extra type. I hope this video was helpful and inspired you. If you think so, please like, subscribe and share to move to Vation for the next video. Thanks for watching.